Steph Curry stats tonight. Warriors superstar erupts with 50-point double-double in high-stakes game against Grizzlies. Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors faced off against the Memphis Grizzlies in a high-stakes regular season clash at the FedEx Forum on Tuesday. Curry started for the Warriors alongside Jimmy Butler, 3, Draymond Green, Moses Moody, and Brandon Podziemski. Curry delivered a vintage performance, stuffing the stat sheet with a dominant all-around display. His relentless offensive firepower stole the spotlight as he poured in 50 points, leading the Warriors to a commanding 134-125 victory. The Warriors guard finished with 52 points on 16 of 31 shooting, including 12 of 20 from beyond the arc and 8 of 8 from a free throw line. He also registered 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, and 1 block in 36:31 minutes. Right from the opening tip, Curry was on fire. The 4-time NBA champion delivered a scorching first quarter, setting the tone with a red-hot shooting display. He took 8 shots and converted 7 of them, including 5 from beyond the arc, pouring in 19 points in the opening period alone while carrying the offensive load. But Curry's impact went far beyond scoring. The 2-time MVP added 5 rebounds and 3 assists in the first quarter, showcasing his all-around brilliance. The Grizzlies had no answers for Curry in the second quarter either. He kept the pressure on, knocking down 4 more shots, 3 of them from three-point range, and raised his point total to 32 by halftime. By the break, Steph Curry had put together a phenomenal stat line of 32 points on 11 of 16 shooting, including a blistering 8 of 10 from deep. He also tallied 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block in just under 19 minutes of action, leading the charge in a dominant first half of the Warriors. The stylish point guard inched closer to the 50-point mark in the third quarter as he kept his foot on the pedal and continued to enthrall fans with his outrageous shot-making ability. He scored 13 more points in the third quarter and took his tally to 45 points. Curry recorded his second 50-point performance of the season during the final period. While he cooled off slightly from beyond the arc, he still delivered a clutch corner 3 when it mattered most. He also secured his 10th rebound in the fourth, capping off the night with a well-earned double-double.
All right, Steph, you don't make a field goal in December in this building, and you leave tonight with 52. I bet that wasn't on your mind at all.
Actually, it wasn't.
Really? Come on.
I told you I got amnesia.
Yes.
That's why you keep shooting. But thanks for reminding me. Obviously, this is a different part of the year, different team, different stakes on the line, and for us to start the way we did. That's the most important thing against Memphis. When we get off the slow starts, they get to control the tempo. They have us reeling, and then it's usually never a good outcome. So we were very intentional in that first quarter. Obviously, shots got to fall, but that set the tone for the whole game.
And you also had the 8 assists, Steph. How hard is it for you when you're having such an incredible game like that, where the flow is there, you're in that flow state, to still think the game and make the right basketball play as guys are jumping out at you all over the place, making those right passes?
It's a balance, just like you said. You have to stay aggressive, especially when I was hot like that. There was a couple possessions in the beginning of the fourth where I wanted to see how really hot I was. And then after that, you kind of settle down and just get good possessions. We got that 3, the relocation 3 I got in the corner was off a swing, drive and kick. The 3 Mo got, even if it's not my assist, getting the ball moving is always great when I demand a lot of attention.
How aware are you of threes made in a game when you start getting close to that record at 12 and Clay's still sitting there at 14?
That was the first 2 threes of the fourth quarter. I definitely was thinking about Clay in Chicago. This is as close as I've been with the amount of time left. But then after that, reality check. We got to win the game, so you don't want to sabotage anything.
Steph, you made 8 of 8 free throws. It could have been 16 for 16, but I always say you're the most mentally tough player in the NBA because of the lack of a whistle, whatever you want to call it. But what's it like in a game like this where you're playing this well? It seems like there's a lot of contact happening. How do you just avoid being frustrated and continue to play like you do time and time again?
It's my reality. I've been in this situation for a long time. it's like a playoff game. Like, you have to adjust to what you know, how the game's being called. You can have a reaction, but you don't want to let it distract you from, you know, what the task is. So I think trying to stay as even keel as possible. That doesn't mean you're passive or giving into it. You're kind of fighting through it and not looking to get bailed out, even though, you know, you feel like it's not going your way.
We've talked a lot about Draymond and Jimmy Butler and their tandem defensively and things like that. How about you and Jimmy as a closer, with Jimmy 27 tonight, 12 of 12 from the line, having him as a tag team partner, knowing that 9 guys can't guard you all the time?
Well, that's, you know, why the trade makes so much sense for us and why, you know, the results have been there ever since. It's a great tandem in terms of, like you said, 2 different styles. And, you know, when we're locked in and have good spacing, he demands a lot of attention. He always makes the right play. Like you said, he can get to the line because he's such a presence. He knocks him down. And then, yes, sir. Come on, big time, baby. And, you know, even on the defensive end, the steal he had on Ja down the stretch was just high IQ basketball. Like, we love playing meaningful games. Coach said it before the game, this is a meaningful game. All the rest of them down the regular season are going to be like that. So for us to be able to step up the way we did, total team effort, but I like me and Jimmy leading it.
All right, we'll let you go with the most serious question. Is Kevon Looney not getting enough three-point looks?
It's 2025, you know. we gotta you know, stretch out the playbook, I guess, and set some pin-ins for Tune to get his threes up. I like where he's at right now.
Thanks, Steph. Thanks for stopping. 52, 10, and 8 for Stephen Curry in Memphis. Yeah, he didn't know he went 0 for 7 the last time he was here. He said that with a straight face.
Right.
So Curry brings out the crowd here in Memphis. The Warriors, they get the win. They own the tiebreaker, and it's off to L.A. to complete the...
I would be honest, I had actually forgot that fact. I was just kind of more focused on how big this game was for us. The intentionality that we came out in the first quarter was just a great game plan to understand how they guard us. I thought about, you know, their style. They try to junk up the game on defense, top blocks, and trying to send me into the paint and traffic and all that. We had a counter for that to start the game. But other than that, it was just trying to win a big game and embracing the moment.
How'd you hit him on this trip? Golfed a couple times?
I know Steve's talking. When I golf, good things happen. You just fill the cup up. Everybody has their thing. And for me, yeah, beach being outside is always nice.
Dude, how rejuvenated do you feel from maybe the week off, maybe the golf, whatever?
Body feels good. It's been a good trend. I think I hadn't played an intense game like that in a while, since obviously before the injury. And, you know, still wearing the pad back there and trying to protect myself. But other than that, you know, feeling a good rhythm. The week off definitely helped in that sense where, you know, the tank is pretty full and you want to try to maintain that for as long as we can down the stretch.
How much do you feel the pad or not?
I'm used to it from 3 years ago, so it was different then. This was, I know what to expect.
How long do you think you're going to have to wear it?
I'm not sure, but probably the rest of the regular season at least.
It's just a 3-pointer away, tie your career high for 13 threes, and now you hit 12 of them. Did you know before the game that you was going to have one of these type of nights where you're just going to go off in a zone like this?
No, my whole career I've never really thought that way. You have confidence, you prepare yourself, but it's never a results-based thing. It's just understanding the work you put in. I did shoot it well this morning, a shoot around, so you kind of feel good and have confidence, but you never think it's going to be a 50 night. But the first quarter was just rhythm and decisiveness and the byproduct of good preparation for this game. And then the rest, kind of, you just flow off of that.
You did earlier, but what specifically were they doing trying to stop you defensively? What's the best way that you exploited that?
The main point, they just try to take the ball out of your hands. Like last time we were here, my shot attempts are way down just because they were top locking pretty much at 94 feet and just trying to keep the ball out of your hands, and you're not able to get a rhythm. And, you know, they have obviously Wells, who took the assignment on their game plan last game and this game. They got a Jaren Jackson Defensive Player of the Year behind. They got Zach Edey's foot plus. They got size everywhere, so they try to just funnel you into traffic. And I think tonight we're just trying to get the ball in your hands as much as possible and then let chaos kind of flow from there. And usually good things happen.